All right, Ian, do you want to talk about Disney Plus getting announced as well, which is the big deal? We don't usually talk about this stuff that much, streaming service stuff, but there's a lot to unpack here.
No, it's a big deal. I mean, right off the bat, it's going to have Mandalorian, the new Star Wars show, is going to be ready for launch day.
So let's just go through the stuff you're going to get. You're going to get the entire Disney library of movies, or most of them. Pixar, almost every Pixar movie.
And the shorts.
Almost all the MCU movies. Eventually, they're all going to be on there. The Star Wars movies, they worked out a deal because I think, who had the rights to it? Turner, I think, had the home rights to them until like 2020 something.
Right.
So they worked something out with them.
Yeah, that's why you can still watch them on like Netflix right now.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the National Geographic, you get a nice Soarway suite of programs.
Oh, I did not know about the National Geographic.
That's I'm looking at right here.
Then I'm in.
And plus, you're going to have, obviously, they can put Fox stuff on there. So you'll probably have the last, is Simpsons on Hulu right now?
Simpsons is going to be on, I don't know if it might have been, but I know that's going to be on.
Well, it's interesting because now Disney has a piece of Hulu through their deal, but they can say we want to pull that stuff off there after the deal's done and put it on just their streaming service. I don't see why they wouldn't do that to get more people on there. So there's going to be a lot of stuff on here that'll be worth it. So this is going to be I'm pleasantly surprised by the price for the Disney Plus. It's going to launch November 12th in not everywhere in the world. I think Europe and Asia is going to take a year and a half to roll out, but November 12th in North America, $6.99 a month.
Yeah,
Mickey's not being greedy here.
No, but that's because Mickey knows that he's got people by the balls.
Well, yeah, because you have a huge library of movies and TV shows. You have like half of them that have existed now.
I mean, with the amount of people, who are going to sign up for this, $6.99 is greedy because all they need to make the money back is like a half that.
Yeah, but they're also going to be producing new shows.
No, I know. I'm just saying, yeah, $6.99 is. It's not greedy, but it's I don't know.
And so this is what else you're going to get. You're going to get Captain Marvel will be available on day one. So right now you have everything up to Ant-Man and the Wasp from Marvel is on. From the past like 3-4 years, all the MCU movies are on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's going to not happen anymore. That's running out. We know that. So that deal is done, and that's going to show up there. So Captain Marvel will be available from day one. The entire Signature Collection, which includes anime classics like Bambi, Lion King, Little Mermaid, will be available launch day. Live-action Disney movies, including the new Mary Poppins, Alice in Wonderland, and they're remaking all of them right now. They're going to show up there. All the Pixar films will be available within the first year of launch, and all Pixar theatrical shorts, the ones that would go before. That's interesting. So the Pixar ones will run out from where they are, I think, on Netflix right now, and then they'll appear there. Disney Plus will allow downloading.
Yep,
that's huge. So that all shows and movies on the service can be accessed offline. That to me is a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a huge deal because now if I'm going on a trip somewhere, I'm going to Europe, or if I'm a traveler, I'll just download all this shit that I want onto my laptop or onto my phone. You know what I mean? That's a big deal. Good on them for that. They're not worried about the DRM there. Customized setting in profiles. That's pretty standard now. They're going to roll out the services next couple years, each region in the world. They're going to debut a Making Frozen 2 documentary. I don't care about that. The Pixar shorts, we talk about that. Oh, Bo People get her own short titled Lamp Life. And here we go. 3 different MCU shows that they're going to do.
Hawkeye.
3. Hawkeye, WandaVision. I'm not a fan of the name, but that's the Scarlet Witch and Vision teaming up. They had their own miniseries. I think in the late 80s, mid to late 80s in the comics. Obviously, they're a couple. That makes perfect sense. I am through the moon, though, for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, that'll be good.
You have no idea.
Isn't there 4? Isn't there a Loki one that's coming as well?
Oh, yeah, there's a Loki one.
I was going to say there's a Loki one coming.
They weren't.
For sure.
Yeah, there is a. Yeah, that's the third one. I mean. Oh no! There's 4. Oh, I think the Hawkeye one's going to be only a mini series. I think that's why.
Oh, okay.
But that's 4 series then. You're right, because they're doing a Loki one as well. So, but Falcon and Winter Soldier, they had such good chemistry from the small amounts we saw them in Civil War.
Yep.
And I love Falcon. I'm a Falcon mark. I've grown to like Winter Soldier's character in these movies. Sebastian Stan has done a great job. I think that'll be a great dynamic because they kind of don't like each other a little bit. They get along. It's like a Lethal Weapon sort of cop thing where it's like, well, Falcon's
it's
more
a CU podcast host sort of thing.
You know, so Falcon's more the straight arrow military guy, you know, and then he's annoyed by Winter Soldier, a little rough around the edges. It writes itself. It's going to be probably like a procedural thing.
Yeah.
You know, like villain of the week they got to take down. And then they have other stuff coming down. An Alaskan sled dog adventure titled Togo, starring Willem Dafoe. I'm in. I'll watch that.
All right.
Willem Dafoe. A live action remake of Lady and the Tramp. Oh, I don't know how they're going to do that. How are they going to get those pups to do the spaghetti scene? I don't know.
Computers.
And then they have a bunch of other stuff going on. We won't get into it. They have dramas based on books. Nat Geo.
We're good. It's
Geo.
fine.
The World According to Jeff Goldblum will premiere at launch. Nat Geo.
Yeah, I do need that.
Okay. So 5,000 hours of Disney Channel series. I could never have that as a kid because we were too poor to have those premium channels. So I'm going to catch up on all I missed out on when I was 8 years old. So, oh yeah, all 30 seasons of The Simpsons. So I'm in. $7. Netflix is now what, $13 a month. They keep increasing every year, and I'm in. And The Mandalorian. We forgot The Mandalorian.
I mentioned it at the beginning,
but I mean, okay. So this was interesting about The Mandalorian, is that it's not focused on Jedis.
Nope.
And this is what Lucas's only good ideas had for Star Wars the past 15 years. The Star Wars show that was going to be in production before the sale. I think it was in pre-production almost. It was going to be like focusing on different stories around the galaxy, the holes, you know, the non-mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
Like not the main Empire versus Rebel battles, but like maybe like a trader over here or a bounty hunter over here. We're doing their thing. And that's what this series is going to focus on with The Mandalorian. It's going to be about, you know, some greedy stuff going on and maybe some, you know, taking out a character, protecting someone. This is the Star Wars I want to see. I want to see the grimy Star Wars. I don't want to see sexless monks with laser swords always fighting. I'm sorry. Let's focus on like the little people of the Star Wars world, really, right?
Yeah.
Not the nobility. Let's focus on, you know, maybe there's some guy trying to make his way that's a side character. It's like, you know, I'm just trying to make these little gadgets and I got to deal with the Empire on my balls for the, you know what I mean? Like the everyday person, the RPG shopkeeper.
Yes.
Let's follow that person around.
The shopkeep.
Yeah, why not? Do you agree? That's interesting to me.
Well, yeah, no, I'm actually interested in it.
And more interesting to me, Carl Weathers. I'm sold. I'm in.
Yes, Carl Weathers indeed.
And the lovely Gina Carano. I'm in. I'm in.
All right.
I'm in. Mandalorian and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I'm in. That's worth my $7. I'm sorry. I'm actually more excited than this than I thought. I thought it was going to be like, yeah, who cares? I'm excited. They got me. They hooked me.
I'm more excited. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of, yeah, all right.